What is the best story ever told? One candidate is that there is a messianic family embedded in history, and the chosen one is actually amongst us today, ready to take charge of the world and put all wrongs to right. Moreover, this chosen one is actually God. What could beat the idea that God is literally secretly amongst us and about to reveal himself and resolve everything? Billions of people are totally invested in that story and want it to be true. That's why, even though it is total nonsense, as ridiculous as it gets, it wields an enormous influence over humanity's imagination. People want to believe that someone somewhere has magic blood, divine blood. If we could test everyone's blood on Earth, God would be discovered. That would be the ultimate reveal and the solution to all of humanity's problems, which is exactly why so many people are so invested in this story. In the Messianic Legacy, Bygent, Lee, and Lincoln wrote, "Gradually, the evidence assembled itself as if with a momentum of its own. It led us into the sensitive territory of biblical scholarship. It prompted us to suggest a provocative hypothesis, that Jesus had been a legitimate king of Israel, that he had been married and had sired children, that these children had perpetuated his bloodline until, some 3.5 centuries later, it merged with the Merovingian dynasty of France." Bygent, Lee, and Lincoln asked how this special family proposed to assume their rightful position. They wrote, "How then did they propose to implement their objectives?" The answer, quite patently, seemed to lie in areas such as mass psychology, political power, and high finance. We were dealing with people active in the real world. Don't you think that Trump has tried to present himself as this providential person? Having escaped an assassin's bullet, more or less miraculously, he has a seeming sign from God that he is the chosen one, and that's the narrative he is playing up to for all he's worth. He would love to claim that he's from a secret messianic family, but even he couldn't pull that off. Only members of royal families are in the game where they can claim to have historical special blood, somehow connected to God. Trump would love to marry a member of his family to royalty, and then he could play the messianic family game. But of course, another diametrically opposed narrative is available. Prophecy has said that someone else very special could be born to one of the world's most powerful families. This special person is the Antichrist.